Hello, everybody. How you folks doing? Going live on election night. Yankee stacking, first in the house. What do you got, an alarm system? Scott R. Hello. So, I wasn't going to go live again for another week, but I'm hearing so much about election night, and I've been stuck at work all day long. It was actually extremely it was multifaceted emotions going back to work. The first night after being released from the hospital, as many of you know, I was out of work for about three weeks in the hospital due to a heart condition, blah, 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 blah. That's behind me, I'm hoping. And today was the first day back at work, and it was so emotionally exhausting to do it. It really was difficult. I want to thank everybody that's been standing by me. I realize this is a late live chat, but I wanted to talk about a little bit about silver, a little bit about cryptocurrencies. I've made some money on cryptos. A couple of people have donated a couple of bucks worth of cryptos to me. Those investments are already up. I'm just amazed. But I don't want to beat anybody, up. I don't want to push it too much, but I'm up a couple of bucks. So let me just welcome a few people that are in the house. Obviously, there's Yankee Stacking. There's Silver Jeans, We the People, Reese Elliott, Stackaholic, Nordic Dude, 34. Michael S., glad you are feeling better. We need short-term limits now that we can save our country. I agree, man. We definitely need some short-term limits on pretty much everything. I don't understand how somebody can get into politics in, let's say, the 1960s, and they're still in freaking office today, sucking off the teat of the taxpayer. They get in there and they become multi-millionaires. It never ceases to amaze me. John Smith, yes, all was well. Like I said, today was the first day back at work. It was a very exhausting day. It was very stressful for me to show up back at work after being released from the hospital 3 weeks ago. But I did it, and I'm going to get some sleep tonight. Well, I tell you, I'm going to just get some sleep. I got my ass kicked, metaphorically speaking. Tom Elms, Peter, let me put on my reading glasses. Holy crap. Peter Oitzinger from Sydney, Australia. Chris Gamer, I like silver and that's all. I just collect coins. That's fine. I want to show you all a little silver porn right here. Let's see if the cameras can catch it. It's very difficult. Little silver, some silver eagles for all my silver stacking people, for all the 0.999 squad. New Hampshire in the house. I would love to visit New Hampshire in the fall. Alan Dudley. Career politicians. William Barnes. How do I invest in crypto? William Barnes, you got to go to Coinbase.com. You got to register for a free account. You need to upload some good pictures of your driver's license. They're just trying to verify your information. And all you do is link a credit card or a debit card to that account or a checking account. But you got to link some kind of monetary funding to it. You're not going to get ripped off or anything, and you start from there. If you have any questions after, give me a holler. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Michael S., look at the people like Schumer, Pelosi. Don't get me nauseous. I hate those people. Scott R. in the house. Coin Group of Minnesota in the house. Robert Lapointe, I want a tube of Eagles. And I apologize. Some of the lighting in the house, it's getting dark. You know, I don't have the light coming in from the window. I'm doing the best I can. Actually, let me shut down one of these other websites here, and maybe it will come in a little bit clearer. Some of the collectible silver coins bought out by the Perth Mint and can double in under 12 months. Pumpkin, thank you so much for being in the house. I did not vote for McSally. Trust me on that, okay? But thank you. And again, appreciate you always being here in the house. Curious what part of Tucson you live on. You don't have to give me an address, but I am curious what neck of the woods, whether it be the east, the northeast, northwest, that sort of thing. Great brass in the house. Hey, I have a question for anyone. I'm looking to buy gold. How many grams are there in a troy ounce? I believe there's 31 point. I think there's 31, but you can Google that. Definitely Google it. Okay, so you're saying it's the information's contradictory. God damn, I can't even speak this today. It's contradictory online. I believe it's 31, give or take. 31.1, according to Gold. I apologize. Fuchsius. No fiat. 31.1 according. And Peter I gotta put on my glasses. Holy moly, I'm getting old. Peter Otzinger, 31.1. Stackaholics, 31.1. I think you can rest assured it's 31.1. Yankee Stacking, it's 31.103. All right, the 03 is. Johnny Sigma, thank you for being in the house. That is affirmative. I buy gold 10 grams at a time for portability and smaller denominations. Overcoming native ego. Look at you all. Know your stuff. I know. I tell you what, man. My subs are actually smarter than me at times. At times. I can't give you all the credit. James A. Didn't know about you, but I've been putting in orders sailor from JM and SD Bullion as long as silver is below 15. Yeah, I like them both. I actually am going to purchase 2 coins. I think this payday. In particular, I mean, they're really for my wife. She likes Disney. So if you type in and the front of it is I don't have one with me. Let me see. The front of it is the Queen. Let me see if I can get this to focus. The front of it is the Queen, but the back is Disney. So it's they're Disney coins, but it's for my wife. One's Mickey Mouse and one is the old man Donald Duck. They have a bunch of them. They're colored coins. I don't buy those, so they only have 2 of the Disney coins that I want. The other Disney coins that are non-colored are like $80 for 1 ounce. I ain't paying no $80 for 1 ounce. But the 2 I want that are non-colorized are like $19 a coin. I'm going to buy my wife 2 of those, and they're 0.999. I think that's reasonable. They're they're nice coins. I no longer do business with them. No issues with SD or Atmex. You know, a lot of people have no problems with JM, but every now and then you run into somebody that does have a problem with JM. But I think you can find that with any company. Rice and beans. We make great tacos. I wish I could have a freaking taco right now. Stack lead. That's right. Gold Fuchsius. I no longer do business with them. Okay, I already mentioned that. 88. Mark, 86. Do you have any national park silver coins? No, I would love to get some. I don't know if there's a Yosemite, but I would love to get a Yosemite coin. Excuse me. The medication I am gives me hiccups from time to time. But I would love to get like Yosemite. Some of them are really just nice. Silver and gold are primary precious metals. Bronze has value, but it's not in the same ballpark. No, bronze is not considered a money. It is considered a metal for making tools, maybe back in the old days, but it's nothing to stack. Get your pen and pads. Why? I'm just curious. Why get my pen and pads? Naomi in the house. Boy, these text messages are going by really fast. I'm young and just got into stacking. Kind of was inspired by your channel. Well, thank you very much, Nate the Great. My question is that, do you think silver is going to keep dropping on spot considering where it is now? It's hard to say. But let me tell you something. Nobody knows where the bottom is. So don't wait for the bottom to buy, because it might start to go up and then you'll miss the opportunity. Always buy along the way, along the bottom. That way, when it does eventually go up, you will never know it. You will have taken advantage of that dip. And that's how you take advantage of a dip in silver. You don't wait until you think it's going to go down, because nobody knows. And if you wait too long, you'll miss out on the dip. You'll definitely miss out on the dip. By the way, let me get rid of this here. This is a Noah's Ark coin. I don't know if you folks can catch it. Let me see if I can. This is the Noah's Ark coin. I don't know if I can get it to capture in this light, but you're going to have to trust me on that. The Noah's Ark coin, 0.99939. And on the other side, I'll see if I can focus this. Like I said, the light in the apartment right now is for crap, so you're going to have to pardon me. Again, Naomi May in the house, thank you so much. Michael S., in my opinion, AppMax is way overpriced. I've said that before in many videos. Stackaholic in the house. Yeah, Stackaholic. I don't believe anybody's purchasing bronze. I really don't. Maybe a statue maker, and I'm not trying to be facetious or sarcastic, but that's the only time I ever see bronze anymore. Is like some artistic statues. I don't even think they make bronze pipes anymore. I even know they're moving away from copper pipes, for that matter. Robert LaPointe in the house. Are the Disney coins Perth Mint? No, they're Australian coins, and they actually have the Queen on one side. Go to AppMax and just type in. Go to the silver section. You can do it while you're listening to me. Go to the silver section. Type in silver coin. No, Disney silver. I'm sorry. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not interested in the colorized coins. I'll never buy a colorized coin as long as I live. I'm talking about the uncolored coins, the coins that just look like normal silver coins. They're 0.9999. They actually have the Queen on one side and the Disney stuff on the other. They're really nice coins. And I want to get my wife some of those. Hello from Florida, Doug Larrabee. I wish I was there. Wife and I are actually saving up for a trip to Florida. We like to be there either in May or June. But we would like to go there and enjoy some time in Orlando. Gary Robbins. I don't like those colored coins either. Yeah, I agree with you. To me, they look like they're freaking painted with nail polish or something. I don't give a darn how well they're painted. I'm just not into that kind of coin. Seaway 44, thank you so much for being in the house. Unwired Robot. Do you know anything about I don't. Millennials? I don't. I apologize. I can't answer your question. Let's see if I could scroll down a little bit. I'm trying to keep up. By the way, there's 83 people in this room. would everybody just go over there one time and either give me a thumbs up or thumbs down? I really would appreciate it. 83 people in the room and I only got 30 thumbs up. Oh my. Yes, exactly. I went to work today for the first time in 3 weeks after being released from the hospital. I wasn't going to do a live chat today. I really wasn't. But, you know, I thought to myself, it's election night. I want to see how, you know, everybody here in this chat room, how your locations are voting. Are you happy with the outcomes of the people who got nominated and whatnot, that sort of thing? Yeah, Yankee Stack, thank you very much. If everybody would just hit that like button, I really would appreciate it. You need a Yosemite and a good Brooklyn. Yeah, I definitely do need a Yosemite and a good Brooklyn. Holy moly, Bragoli. I never seen a Brooklyn Bragoli, but I was born in Brooklyn. So whatever that is, it's got the word Brooklyn tied to it. I'm all for it. Silver Stranger in the house. Chief silver stack of bronze was used in Roman times as a currency, but other than that, today it wouldn't have much value. Copper is probably more suitable for cheaper stacking. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you that when you compare copper to bronze, yes, copper will probably win out. But when you compare copper to silver, then I just can't see stacking it. I know Yankee stacking. Silver Stranger is in the house. I really appreciate it every time he comes in here. And Stiff Stackler is in the house. Stackmeister in. Reese Elliott, with Trump praising the economy and the NASDAQ at 8,000, do you think this global collapse is still in the cards? Let me tell you something about this global collapse, and that we're all prepping for something. You got some weirdos out there that are prepping for a solar flare. You got some people out there that are prepping for, I don't know. I'm prepping for an economic collapse. Everything I do is based upon being able to survive an economic collapse. Saying that, I don't think Trump is in control of when the collapse is going to happen. I don't think the collapse, when it does happen, will happen by Mother Nature on its own. I think there is the elite out there who actually control everything. And they can control how long we kick the can down the road. I think they also can control when they want to orchestrate the collapse. They will do it at the time that best benefits them. I don't think Trump will have anything to do with it as far as when it will happen. Could they possibly orchestrate it to make Trump look like it was all his fault? Absolutely, they can do that. Greg Brass, click the like button. That's right. Your keyboard will work better. I think I just scrolled down too fast here. Goldfishes, no 73 on chat and 6 likes. Come on, people, he's saying. Rice and beans, smash the like button. Overcoming native. I used to ask myself, why doesn't that take away from the value if it's vandalized? Like, I don't understand. I must have got into that question out of context. I smashed the like button. Off-grid power, picked up some silver maple leaves with the Bigfoot privy. I gotta see that. There's a Bigfoot silver coin? That would be freaking cool. Somebody, okay, first I want to give thank you to, I'm going to mess up this name. I apologize. One CJS for you, just super chatted $1. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My scroll thing is just really either too fast or too slow. And one additional person, Curtis Johnson, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Brian Puntel, shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're a girl, give yourself a shout out, a shut up, a shout, a shut out. So I want to know, and maybe I just didn't scroll down enough. And I don't want to get political, but just in your text, tell me how things are going as far as elections where you live. Are they going to your liking? Are things leaning conservative or liberal? Now, this is not going to beat up liberals. I'm not going to beat up conservatives. As a matter of fact, most of you folks know I'm neither liberal or Republican. I'm not left nor right. I'm not a Democrat nor Republican, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's my home. One day I'll move to West Virginia. I'm not shouting you out, Naomi. Definitely not. I would not do that to you. Jerome Morsi, the third, enjoy the show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Living in Florida, we're always prepared for something. I used to live in Florida. I moved to Florida 83, and I've lived through, I'd say, a half a dozen hurricanes. I love Florida. I can wade into the water. I used to wade into the water up to the water was up to my chest. I would plunge a PVC pipe into the sand, and in the hole of the PVC pipe would basically hold my my net. My floating live bait bucket would float around that, and I would just stand there for 8 hours and fish. And I always tell people my dream is to own a fishing boat one day and maybe live on the damn boat and screw mortgage and screw rent. Just live on the damn boat. Kim Betts, cough. I don't think Kim Betts likes me. She's like, I think. So yeah, I used to live in Florida. I love Florida. They've got some excellent restaurants there, and the wife and I are saving up for a vacation there, and we plan on going there. We're discussing it either May or June. We're gonna do the Disney thing. We're gonna do the Orlando thing. We're gonna eat up some good restaurants and whatnot, and just chill out. Maybe go lay on a beach somewhere and get a tan, get some of that color back in my face. Everybody kept telling me today that I look pale at work, and I just told them, well, hell, I just had a freaking stent put in my heart artery. What do you expect from me? I'm not a machine. Hopes and dreams, thumbs up. Thank you so much. I got 53 thumbs up compared to 89 people in the house. That's cool. I mean, Aurora just took off, didn't it? Aurora, I don't know what you mean by that. Texas is red, yes. So I'm confused. Red is liberal and blue is conservative. Is that it? I guess I can get online and look at it, but is that how it is? I'm just curious. I live in Illinois. Everything leans liberal. Democrats here. Election is leaning conservative in New Hampshire. Amazing. In New Hampshire, it's leaning conservative. Texas is red. Yes. I thought Texas is a conservative state. My state, Maryland, Democrats nominated a damn socialist. Pisses me off. Heck of mining stock to everybody contributing. Thanks. Trump, Kentucky is Trump country. That's some good positive news. Red is conservative. Okay, thank you, Timothy Brown. I appreciate it. Red is a Republican. Mike L., thank you so much. Blue is liberal. All right. So are we saying that most elections are leaning conservative? Is that what we're saying? William Barnes is in the house, and then there's a lot of people here in Arizona that freaking lean liberal. Half the damn state is on welfare. I kid you not. Literally half. Now, metaphorically, half of Tucson is on freaking subsidized housing and welfare. They ain't voting for, in Tucson, they ain't voting conservative. Minnesota is red and initially, but nationally blue. We the people. Yeah. Naomi May, thank you so much. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Naomi May, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. I hope things are going well for you. David Rodriguez, libertarian. That's cool. Huge red wave in 2020. Stack Snickers. So rice and beans, right. There's a few videos that show my food storage. And one thing that everybody should be storing is, I always mention, store protein powder in the event, because that seems to be everybody's lacking, and the ability to store protein. Unless you're canning meats in a pressure canner, you're going to run out of protein really fast. So definitely stack protein powder. And you can get good protein powders in big bags at Costco. In addition, I agree with that gentleman. Stack and store Snickers, candy bars, whatever you like. Put them in a pressure, food saver bags where you can suck the air out of them. They'll last quite a while, and who cares? Even a stale Snicker bar will still taste good when everything you're eating is bland. Another thing to stack in your food preps is Tums or something like Tums, because you're going to be eating some stuff that you really haven't eaten in a while. Your stomach might not be used to some of those bland, dehydrated foods and whatnot. So definitely stack some Tums. And yeah, tuna fish, candy, tons of candy. Yeah, absolutely. One of the only things I'm thinking that you really can't stack is like nuts. I think they'd go rancid. You might be able to. I've actually have an experiment going. I have some raw pistachios in a food saver bag. All the oxygen has been sucked out. I'm actually going to break them open and try eating them. And I'll let you know if they've gone rancid. I think we've had them on that shelf since 2014. I'll let you folks know. Okay, so Stiff Stackler says planter peanuts in the original jar. Obviously, don't open up the jar. He says the last 10 years. I'm willing to go with that if the temperature is right in the house. Obviously, in a hot environment, they ain't lasting 10 years. Will there be a false flag before the meltdown? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. Honey lasts forever. That is correct. However, with honey, you'll notice that it crystallizes. You'll need to take the jar and put it in a warm pot of water to reconstitute it, basically. But yes, honey will last forever. You're absolutely right. Let me see. I'm just going through some of the comments. I'm really enjoying just reading some of the comments. They may have oily taste. I'm thinking you're talking about the nuts. Give us the nut update. Love them. I'll give you the nut update. I'll tell you about my freaking wacko neighbors, as well as I'll open up that thing of pistachios. Batteries, yeah, batteries, rechargeable batteries at that. Also, you know, it's good. Those outdoor lighting, the solar outdoor garden lighting. Oh, hell yeah. You throw those in the yard, you recharge them, and then you bring them out in the house at nighttime if you're out of light. what do you get? Like a package of 24 of those suckers at Home Depot, or maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe you can get a package for like 29 bucks and it'll have 15 lights in there or 10 lights in there. Oh, hell yeah. LED lights, rechargeable outside. Absolutely. Peanut butter. I think that would go rancid, William Barnes, because of the oil in there. Though, however, you can buy powdered peanut butter. Definitely can buy powdered peanut butter. And that lasts forever. And from what I heard, I've asked quite a few people, when you reconstitute the powdered peanut butter, it tastes just like peanut butter, though it is a little bit more expensive than peanut butter. How do I click like from phone? I don't know, Timothy. I really don't know. You might have to actually come back to this video when you get home to a computer after this video post. Then you'll be able to come back and act like you're going to watch it again, and then you can hit the like button there. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. Every night I actually have to cook dinner for the next day, and the oven basically told me it's time to shut it down. Honey, garlic. Yeah, so the wife and I, we bought a shitload of garlic. Excuse my language. Fresh garlic, and we dehydrated it all. We then put it in one of those blade grinders, like the coffee grinders. Perfect powder now, and we put it all in seal meal canisters, not the bags. Not only do they have seal meal bags where you put the bag inside the machine and sucks the air out, but they also have the canisters. So we have some, I literally have a couple of pounds of garlic powder, pure garlic powder. Yeah, Naomi, all the grocery stores have powdered peanut butter. That's okay, Gary Robinson. I don't care if anybody hits the thumbs down button. You know, got a lot of love all the way around. You don't always have to, you don't always have to agree with me. And that's cool. Curtis Johnson, yeah, my wife and I literally got our dehydrator. Matter of fact, you take a look at my bread video. It's like 2-3 videos back where I show somebody how to utilize their flour storage. I went into my food preps, and off the shelf I got, it was like 6-year-old flour, and I made a loaf of bread utilizing food preps. And you'll see in that video my my dehydrator. It's a phenomenal dehydrator. Works good. Man, Mr. Alfang, I used to love sea rations when I was in the Army. I know it sounds freaking weird, but I used to love the sliced in the can, the sliced chicken slices and the turkey slices. I never had the scrambled eggs, never won it, but I used to love. I was a weirdo in the Army. I loved it. I loved toughing it. I love going bivouacking. For those folks who's never been in the military, bivouacking is basically living in a freaking environment that you're stationed in, whether it be the forest or whatever. I used to love it. I used to eat it up, man. Thank you so much, 39s. He liked my bread video, but I don't know where I'm getting milk during shit hit the fan. I'll tell you where, sir. It's called powdered milk. They sell that too. Alan Dudley, yes. I go to I go to Costco and I get the big things of freaking spices, because you got to have that when you're prepping for shit hit the fan. I mean, you got to season up that bland, crappy food that you're storing. John Wick. There's a YouTube channel where this guy eats really old MREs. I think I've seen that. And by the way, John Wick, if anybody's not seen the John Wick movies, you got to check those out. Guess what they use for money in those videos, in those movies? Gold. John Wick movies. Those were good movies. The Wick series or whatever they're call them. Another, will you play Beam NG Drive, please? Another, will you play Beam NG? I don't know what that is. Joaquin. Oops. I always drop my reading glasses. What's the shelf life of powdered milk? So pretty much 25 years if you don't open it. Once it's opened, I can't answer that question. But it comes in the cans. They're good forever, pretty much. Yeah, I love those movies. Keanu Reeves, he did a good job, Michael. What's your favorite piece of silver that you own? Okay, let me show you my favorite piece of silver. Now, I don't want to touch it. It's a 2 ounce. Let me see if I can pull it away, get it to, it's a 2 ounce. I got to pull it out because I think, but I'm going to try to be very careful with it. It's a 2 ounce coin, and it's from the Pirate series. I'm going to try to get the camera to focus. It is a pirate. You got to check out this coin. I love the entire series of the Privateer. They call it the Privateer or the Pirate tier. I'm not sure. It's just an awesome coin. Let me flip it around. 0.999. It's got a skull on the back. I'm trying to get it to focus. Again, it's dark here in the house. The camera's having a rough time. So Beans and Rice is saying it's Privateer, not Pirate tier. This is my favorite coin. It's actually focusing now that I'm far away. My favorite coin, 2 ounces. My second favorite coin was given to me by a gentleman, Ellsworth from Montana. This is my second favorite coin. It's probably actually my favorite, one of my other favorite coins, but it's an army coin. Like I said, the camera's not focusing. It's an army coin, and on the back, it's very difficult for me to take out. It is, it's basically got the American seal, the presidential seal on the back. Beautiful coin. 2 ounce coins are badass. I love them. I really do love them. And one day I would love to get my hands on like a 5 ounce coin just to see what it feels like. Kevin Schlitt, I think the word cull, it just means damaged. You know, if someone gave me a damaged coin or, you know, or found one, yeah, I'd hold it, but I don't go out to buy a damaged coin. And maybe that word damaged is overstating it. Maybe culls mean discolored coins. Like I said, if I found one, I'd probably hold it, but I don't go out to buy damaged or miscolored coins. Get a case for that 2 ounce. I need to find a case for this 2 ounce coin. Actually, I need a few cases for, I'd say I have a half a dozen 2 ounce coins. I need to get some cases for it. You're absolutely right. How much gold is good to stash? Oh, dude. Pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of it, if you can afford it. Quicksilver in the house. James, King James of Scotland is in the house. Is this a Chinese camera? No, it is, what the hell is it? It's one of those ones that it's a Logitech. It's a Logitech. So yeah, I guess it is a Chinese camera. Everything is freaking Chinese. So we got a couple of new people here. Like I said, King James of Scotland. He likes the Mexican Libertad. Quick, silver is here in the house. Crypto Pants is in the house. I love silver too. I love my silver. I love Eagles. Love my Eagles. I love 10-ounce bars too. EK in the house. They're all Chinese. Everything is freaking Chinese, damn it. Let's see. High bet Tiv. I want you all to notice that silver is always the cheapest price on Thursday mornings. I'll have to check into that. He's saying, look Thursday mornings if you're wanting to buy and purchase it there. OH, holy crap, man. Some of these names are really difficult. DOHC-ness. I don't support China, man. Well, it's kind of hard not to support China. I don't agree. I don't want to buy a freaking Chinese camera or Japanese camera. That's all they sell in the stores. You know, whether it be Canon, Sony, Nikon, you name it. They're all Chinese. What am I going to do? You know, what am I going to do? Doug Bernard, do you have a Twitter account? No, I don't. Doug, I don't understand the logic of having a Twitter account. I don't know how it's going to benefit me. I also work in an area where there are no cell phones allowed. Therefore, I would only be able to respond to a Twitter or a tweet after I get out of work. I don't understand why I should have one. Maybe you can explain the benefits. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do for me. I like to, yeah. Namesti. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Says you rock. Thank you for the info. I bought that water filter you showed at your cabin. Love it. It's a Berkey water filter system for you folks who do not know what Namesti is talking about. The Berkey water filtration system. Phenomenal. Namesti, I hope you primed it correctly. I hope you ran water through it one time. It requires one time running water through it. Dump that water out. After you do that, you got some, it's ready to rock and roll. Okay. I also hope you got the white filters with it also. So I'm happy that you like it. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. It's right over there. But thank you so much. I love my water filter. Pumpkin, no, I'm not watching the election results right now. I'm talking to you folks. In order to watch the election results, I have to turn on that big television. And I'm afraid that the sound is going to interfere with this video. Yeah, so crypto pants, regardless of what, Eagles will still float around 17 plus. So yes, John Wick, I reached out to Teespring and asked them about the 0.999 t-shirts. I asked them logistics, how much I got to order, and all I got back was a robotic response. Thank you. And they just a generic explanation of how they work. They never tell me how many I have to pre-order at a time, because it seems like they don't ship to you, the customer, until so many people have ordered. Well, let's say you ordered a t-shirt. You have to wait till a month to get your t-shirt until more people order. So I need to actually sit down and give them a physical phone call and ask them the exact details, because I don't want you to order a 0.999 t-shirt and have to wait until like 50 other people order t-shirts. What if I don't get 50 people to get a t-shirt? I then have to look like an idiot and refund your money back. I need to talk to them. So no, I got some canned response from them. That's not a good way to, and I left a phone number, not a good way to do customer service. Wilford in the house. Again, Crypto Pants in the house. Look at you, Mr. Influencer. I don't know what you're talking about, but appreciate the comment. Yeah, so We the People is talking about Namaste, saying that the water filter I got is great. Yes, and she bought one. According to that, I bought the water filter you showed at your cabin. I got one here too. I like it so much. Bought two of them, one for here and one for the cabin up in the White Mountains. Volkswagen Planet, again in the house. It's funny. I was doing the videos at about noon, and to capture those people who are available at noon. And now I did one at 8 o'clock, and I'm still getting the same people. I thought I would get people across the pond. I'd get a different demographic of people, but the same people logging in. That's freaking awesome. What kind of water filter is it? That's by Crypto Pants. Again, it's a Berkey water filter. Look it up online. It's got some of the best reviews. And yes, I do have the Catadyne, but the Catadyne is my bug out water filter. It is a water filter for, it's a smaller water filter, just as good reviews, but it's made smaller, it's made lighter to put in your bug out bag. It's by a company called Catadyne with a K. So I have that for if I'm in the woods and I need to freaking get some clean drinking water. I went into a coffee shop and tried to give them silver. They told me to get the fuck to GFM. I don't know what the M stands for. Okay, so Dr. Prepper says, in order to make eggs last long, and the companies already do it, by the way, you put mineral oil on your eggs and they'll last longer. That's a true statement. But the companies that sell eggs, when you go to the store and the eggs are already coated with a wax, by the way. So that's what they do. They already coat the eggs that you purchase in the store with some type of coating, so they last longer. However, if you have hens, they will lay their eggs without this coating. And yes, so you can wipe down these eggs with mineral oil, and they will last longer. That is a true statement. Yeah, Vic Holmes, McCain never did repeal Obamacare, even though he ran on it. And it was just to spite Trump. Notice he put his revenge ahead of his constituents, the people. Notice that? He spited Trump just to get even with Trump. That's what the people meant to McCain. Big fat zero. Oh, go F myself. Okay, I got you. Thank you so much, Volkswagen Planet. Yeah, if everybody would just go and hit that like button. Again, this video is not, that we're doing right now, is not uploaded yet. After this video ends, like when I say end, it then starts to upload into my library of videos, and you can always come back and watch it. You can always then hit the like button if you're on smaller devices like cell phones, because some people are telling me on their cell phones they can't see the like button. Yori Hoki, did McCain really get 134 servicemen killed by doing a wet start with his jet? I don't know, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody without knowing facts. But I don't know. I don't care for John McCain. Never did. But I'm not going to pass around any kind of false information about anybody. We got two people dodging taxes in this chat. What's really going on? Oh, okay. We the people. Kevin Schlitt, do you believe in burying some of your silver? So yes, I do. They call it a cachet. You can go to Home Depot and you can buy a PVC pipe of whatever diameter that you choose. I think a 4 inch is good. And you can buy it whatever length you want. Well, you probably have to buy it within, I don't know, in foot increments. And then you buy a couple of end caps with some PVC glue. Boom. And you can put whatever you want in that, and you can bury it wherever you want. My only advice is no, that there'll be no future construction on that site. I would maybe put it in a national park. I know how silly that sounds. Hike off somewhere where no one can see you, bury it, and mark its coordinates with a GPS in it. Everybody has their own preference where they would like to bury it. Bury it in your own backyard. That's probably the best place now that I think about it. Bury your cachet in your own backyard. Hopes and dreams. It's been at spot price for a while. My backyard is available if anybody wants to bury their silver. Jay Furby. That's not fair, Jay Furby. I was going to offer up my backyard. Okay? I get first dibs. Anybody wants to bury their gold and silver, you can bury it in my backyard, okay? I won't even charge you for it. Close live chat, click like, then click back into live chat. Oh, okay. Then plant a tree or put a dog house on it. Absolutely. In a shit hit the fan moment, GPS may not be working. You're absolutely right. Ain't no plan perfect. Okay? But you do have to make an effort. So yes, still mark it if you can with a GPS. Ain't nothing perfect. Freaking meteor can come down right now through this roof and kill me. Nothing's perfect, but you still have to attempt to do things right. And when things go wrong, you can say to yourself, I tried. That's right. John Wick put it in his attic. Didn't he put all his gold? You guys got to watch the John Wick movies. You guys got to watch those John Wick movies. I believe some movies actually foretell the future. I really do. Yeah. If anybody actually takes my offer up on burying their gold and silver in my backyard, we'll all have a public laugh at them while they're burying it. I'll actually pull out the video camera, film it live. Oh, that's right. Life is short. It was a concrete basement. I remember him taking a sledgehammer and busting out the concrete to get the box of gold bullion. You're right. You're absolutely right. So I think by now, Kevin Schlitt, John Wick is a movie. You got to watch it, okay? Freaking awesome movies. By now, all the elections should be closed. All the voting booths should be closed, right? I hope everybody had the outcome that they wanted to. Again, I'm neither Democrat nor a Republican. I don't want to piss anybody off. So I'm not going to let you know who I voted for. Conservative. Monica 76 in the house. Tom Elms, Gary Robinson's, can't wait for John Wick 3. Ernesto Chapero, I have a question. Please help me, friends. If I want to sell my silver, Eagles I sell at spot price, lower or higher price. You get what they're going to give you. I mean, if they're not going to offer you spot price, shop around. Most places will come close to spot price. Remember, they too have to make a buck or two of profit. Just shop around, go in there and use terms like, what is the spot price? Use terms that tell them that you're no idiot. If you walk in there looking like a transient or a bum and just say, I need to sell this, I need to pay my electric bill, they're going to freaking lowball you. You go in there with a fairly decent polo shirt, and you basically go in there with, you know, and talk intellectual to them and just throw a couple of terms. Hey, what's the spot price today of silver? Oh, it's $17.50 today. Hey, I'd like to know if I can sell this silver. What are you willing to offer me? And just shop around. Go to a coin shop before you go to a pawn shop is my recommendation. EK, I wish I had a sluice box. You're right. I am surrounded by gold dust. Tucson is basically gold dust. Yeah, and basically online dealers will also buy them. APMEX will buy your silverback. JM Bullion will buy your silverback. King James, you hit the nail on the head. Do not look desperate when you go to sell anything. And that includes your gold and silver. Omerta. My chat window just disappeared. There it goes again. And it just disappeared again. Bugsman, 5923. Get to know your LCD. Alan Dudley. In the house. Man, there's a couple of new names here. Jesus is my King, 777. Love the profile name, King James. I do too. And I love your name too. Jesus is my King, as well as King James. It's the only Bible, in my opinion. No disrespect to anybody. Debbie Rigg in the house. Silly question. After you handled your silver coin earlier with your bare hands, do you need to clean it? Not really. I don't. Obviously, I'm not going to handle it too much to where oils accumulate on the coin. I held it by the edge. My fingers are dry. I actually washed my hands while prepping my dinner, so my hands are relatively clean. But no. Solar dehydration. Yeah, YouTube, those solar dehydrations, very nice if you got the money. 1611 King James Version. I was in Vegas and we went to one of those freaking casinos that had an indoor mall, and there was a collector's bookshop there, and they had one of those, and it was in a hermetically sealed glass case. They wanted something like $5 grand for it. I didn't get it. I couldn't afford it, but it would have been something I would have loved to own. I would actually love to own even a new version of the 1611 King James Version. I have a leather-bound King James Version, but it's a newer book. But Stephen Glenn in the house. Trump was sworn in on this on his 70th year, 7th month, 7 days. God put him there. Well, may God protect him also and keep him there. Ben Frank. Bigger bars or 1 ounce? I like 1 ounce bars, like this one right here. But I also like to go as large as 10 ounces. I love 10 ounce bars from Sunshine Mint. Just love them. Yeah, I handled my coins via the reeds of the coin. Joanne Wolf. My dad was a Lutheran, though. It's okay. We're all good. We're all looking for the same goal, right? And that's to get to God. We're just taking different freeways. You're a Lutheran. We're all different. We're just. I think of religions as a freeway. We're all going to the same place, but we might be in a different lane of travel. But our goal is to get to the same place, right, folks? Yukon, Cornelius, coins, coins, coins. I know what you're talking about. I absolutely know what you're talking about. I love my silver. Maple leaf right here, by the way. I'm trying to get it to focus. Mark the Narc. I like the 5-ounce bars. I like the 5-ounce bars too. Charlie W in the house. Silver Eagles and U.S. Junk silver only. I'm pretty much a Silver Eagle guy and a maple leaf. I'm just reading some of it. I'm a Mormon from Pumpkin. That's okay. There's, like I said, we're all trying to get to the same place, though we might be in a different lane on that freeway. We're all trying to do it right. We're all trying to get to our Lord, our Father. Okay, Ernest Chaparro. I'm new stacker, and I thank you because I start to do it watching your videos. Big hug from Puerto Rico. I bought from Atmix because it's easy and the others do not ship to Puerto Rico. I didn't know that. James S., thank you so much for being in the house. Chris Johnson, thank you so much. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you believe in the Bible, there's only one way to God. Okay, you're talking about Jesus. Thank you so much for your comment. We're all children of God. Amen. We're just like in different. Like I said, I hate to argue about religion because everybody believes their religion is the best, and I think that's such a bad way to talk to somebody. You know, I just think we're all on a freeway. Let's think of it as like an LA freeway where it has 4 lanes going in one direction. We're all going in the same direction, dudes, ladies. Timothy Brown, why do you think that so many believers are STA? I don't know what you mean by that. Why do you think that? Why do you think that so many believers are? I don't know what you're saying. You didn't finish the sentence, my friend. Shibetsu, same direction to death. I don't understand what you mean by that. Stiff Stackler, man, my screen keeps disappearing. The chat, just the chat dialogue window keeps blanking out, and then it comes back after a second or two. The Bible was a book of stories wrote by a collection of people. I'll get wrapped up in it. Timothy Brown, sorry, sent before finished. I started out with Engelhart rounds at $4 and loved them. Yeah, they're freaking nice. Engelhart is nice. Illuminated knowledge. Did someone say you look like Robert De Niro? Oh man, I freaking hate Robert De Niro. Dude, you must hate me. It's funny, Chris Johnson. You'll get a bunch of atheists, and I'm not bashing nobody because there can be some atheists here. Don't believe in God. They don't believe in the devil, and that's okay. But then they'll call a freaking some kind of hotline that tells them their future. They believe that. That they believe. That kind of magic they believe. You know, fortune teller. That they believe, but they won't believe in God. Leb NAZ, have you received that gold coin you ordered? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? You talking to me? So I never ordered a gold coin. However, I went to the coin shop here locally about a month or two ago. And as I was buying silver, I bought a 10th ounce gold Cougarand. So if that's what you're talking about, I didn't order one online. T. Hambone in the house. Anybody see the multi-billion Swiss private equity fund that froze withdrawals yesterday? No, I did not. And why does this window keep disappearing? Matt Lawrence in the house. Have you read the Book of Mormon? No, I have not. Ordered a large pizza, but you're still not here. Sasquisha Animations. Grim Fernando in the house. Congrats on my first gold coin. Thank you so much. It's a gold Cougarand. I'll wait until the daylight. It's actually dark here in the house before I show it off. I showed it in some prior videos. It's just a 10th ounce. It's no big deal. Am I an ex-bodybuilder? Yes, I am. I am, and I'm actually going to hit the gym again starting in the next week or so. As you know, I had a heart problem. I had to call it quits for a while. Mark the Narc. I love the Cougarans. I do too. My wife loves them too. I'm not crazy about the old man on the other side, but I do love the deer or whatever it is. T. Hambo in the house. It's funny that one large cheese pizza is worth more than an ounce of silver. It used to be a month's wages, not two. Actually, I can buy a large cheese pizza for about an ounce of silver, depending on where I go. Jaded Joe in the house. What's your favorite laxative? Coffee. I wish I made the money freaking Robert De Niro makes. Mike L in the house. I've been on a Cougarand kick this week. I've ordered them twice just this week. Ducey for Arizona governor. Cocoa conditioned. Am I high right now? No, I'm not. I'm extremely tired from working. Working hard. My first day back to work since getting released from the hospital. Thank you, Yankee Stacking. You have a good night and sleep tight. No, I'm not going to tuck you in. Sorry. Troy Ounce. My favorite laxative is hibiscus loose leaf tea. Now we've denigrated our conversation from the elections to prepping, silver, and we denigrated to talking about laxatives. That is so funny. Stephen Glenn, God bless. I'm glad to have you back and healthy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Grim Fernando. Well, folks, it's getting late. I'm pretty certain that everybody is getting tired. Dano in the house, 45 for our hayover tax. I just ordered 5 kilo bars. Think they are 32 ounces each. I don't know what a kilo is. Doesn't a kilo really mean 1,000? I don't know what kilo is. I don't know at all, by the way, folks. Hey, but you can bury it in my backyard if you like. Quick Bill, say it ain't so. Mark the Narc. What? Okay, so Mike L, man, he knows his stuff. Mike L says it's 32.15 ounces in a kilo. I don't know why they call it a kilo. I thought kilo was like Latin or metric for 1,000, but okay. I don't know it all. And that's why I got subscribers, so they can educate me. Limited knowledge, computer glasses, VR glasses. I would love to get some VRs. Oh, kilogram. Okay. All right, Michael. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I ought to make you a partner. Randy Simmons in the house. Philosopher Bees. Okay. Kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Okay, so you divide that by the 31.15 and you probably got your ounces. I've never had a kilo bar. One of these days I'll buy one, but they're a little too expensive for my blood right now. Ivory Adam, do I hate Arabs? Well, no, I don't hate anybody. It's equal to 2.2 pounds. Okay. Do you like copper? No, I do not like copper. I don't care for copper. I mean, think about it. Here we have a silver eagle, folks. One silver eagle. It's all in one coin. I mean, duh. We got 31 grams in one nice little package, one coin. How many pennies would it take? What is the volume, the actual size, the pile of pennies that it would take to buy this? I just don't believe copper is worthy of the space it requires to accumulate any kind of significant wealth. Let's just say everybody's goal was 200 ounces of silver. What would it take in the physical size, the pile of copper? No, I just don't think copper's worthy of stacking. I just don't. Yeah, but Yori Hoki, silver is nice if you have lots. You left a comment that says copper is good if you have lots. How much lots? It'd take a lot. This is even better if you have lots, is what I'm trying to say. Stephen Glenn, thank you so much for being here. You have a good night. Yeah, you'd have to stock a lot of copper, folks. It would take about 15K copper pennies. That's what K Big Rouge says. Kim Betts is back in the house. X Debug Games, I bought 5,000 copper pennies from Provident. Fox 93, I'm here. Hopes and Dreams. I'm getting a lot of new people here. Ben Frank OG, Rog Sang. I think I messed up that name. But welcome to the house. Welcome here. What do you recommend for crypto investing? So, okay, let's talk about some crypto. That's Osros. What I recommend first and foremost is Bitcoin. What I recommend secondary is Litecoin. Everything else afterwards is just up in the air. I don't know anything about it. Actually, no, let me say my third option would be Ethereum. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. But every time I talk about cryptos, and you asked first, I didn't bring it up, I get beat up. Man, I get beat up by my subscribers because they think I'm abandoning the 0.999 club. And I'm just trying to talk people into diversifying. I'll let you know, a few people donated a couple of dollars worth of cryptocurrency utilizing my links in the videos. They donated a couple of dollars worth. I just want to let you know I'm already up. One person donated like $5. I'm already up to like $7.50. There was another one who donated like $10 worth of Bitcoin. That's already up about $3, $2, give or take. I'm up. What am I going to complain? I have not been able to afford to invest into cryptos myself, seriously, because I had to go to the hospital for a heart condition. The bills are starting to roll in, and I just can't afford to really take any money out of the account and put it into cryptos. But I could tell you, I'm up on what was given to me. I mean, so that's all I can say about cryptos: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and maybe some DIGIBYTE. Adrian, cool. Can you buy some silver with it? Yeah, absolutely. So if I cashed out on those cryptos, the money goes back into an account. It's turned into fiat. I take the fiat and buy silver, and that is my goal, ultimately. Can I ask a question? And then he just stops. Take care, knowledge, overcoming native. Ben, feel better, man. Look for natural heart remedies. Bursting, where is it at? Bitcoin wastes too much electricity. Okay, well, I'm not burning electricity to get it. Somebody did, but who cares? Let them burn the electricity. I'm not one of those freaking environmental people that there's plenty of electricity on this planet. You ever heard of the law of thermodynamics? Energy can neither be destroyed nor created. It's already here. Energy came with the planet. The law of thermodynamics. Look it up. I've been mining Ethereum since beginning last year. I bought 800's worth of silver from Jam Bullion. There you have it. XDebug X Game says he's utilized his cryptos to buy silver. The dude's doing it correctly. Like I said, a couple of people have given me some cryptos, and it is up. I can't say anything bad about it. It's up. When cryptos dip, they go back up for now. Yeah, I mean, everything has dips, ups and downs, everything, even silver. I don't care about a carbon footprint. I really don't. I think it's a farce. I'm not one of those libertards. Sorry about that. Let's see. Crypto is going to eventually crash like all fiat. It's possible, but right now it's up. Again, I didn't bring up cryptos, but real quick, crypto equal tulips to me anyway. Anyway, folks, I am going to call it a night. I am tired. I'm going to eat some dinner, and I really appreciate it if everybody here would give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it if everybody would go to the description of my other videos. This one's not up on YouTube yet. I'd appreciate if you use one of the options there, a shameless plug, to support this channel. There's about 4 options there to support the channel. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to call it a night. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the flip side.